What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Baby Keem has done it once again. Casino, out now. First listen, reaction. Last night I had an overnight shift and it was perfect timing. Threw some Baby Keem on at work and 11 tracks, 36 minutes later, we have a new album of the year. I know it's only February, almost in March, but this is one of the ones that is gonna stay on repeat. I mean, Baby Keem has done it again. Hakeem, Boo Man is back with vengeance, and he's taken no prisoners. Kendrick featured on multiple parts of this album. Soundwave helped also produce some of the songs, and I really loved the rollout. I know it's been a long time since we've had Baby Keem. 2021, my freshman year in college, listening to Melodic Blue. One of my favorite albums of 2021. And the way that he was able to come into his own, PG Lang. Some people kind of think he riding off the coattails of Kendrick, but Baby Keem just has his own style. He really kind of separates himself with the beats and just the tone of voice, the beat switches like Kendrick loves to do, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, Mad City, all these different beat switches in time of Kendrick's whole discography and all of his catalog. Baby Keem is just on that same path of beat switches, starting out strong, and I really do love this album and the personal aspects that he gets into with the struggles he dealt with growing up in Las Vegas and the trials and tribulations he dealt with in terms of his family. He gives a beautiful closing to the album with No Blame, talking about his mom and how he doesn't blame her for the struggles that she'd endured in her life. And one of my favorite things about the rollout was it was simple, but very effective. The 3-part documentary, Boo Man 1, 2, and 3, that he released a couple days after, one after the other, really set the tone. I liked the snippets. I'm glad it wasn't like a movie trailer where it spoiled too much, but it gave just enough where yours truly, I had to buy one of the box sets because I just love Baby Keem, man. Orange Soda was one of my favorite songs during COVID to listen to. No Sense, Do Rag Activity, I love it. Shout out to Travis Scott. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I think it very much aligned with one of my favorite albums from 2021, Vince Staples, the self-titled album. Short but sweet, 11 tracks, 36 minutes, really just gets to the point. There's no fluff. I think that, as we saw in 2022 when he dropped the Melodic Blue Deluxe Edition, there were some good additions. I love Highway 95. Bank Account with Lil Uzi was one of my favorites when it released. And Highway Part 2 just takes it to a whole nother level. Catchy, the melody, the beats, the verses, just the layer on top of layers that he's able to do. And I just loved that he did a live stream. I wasn't able to watch it, unfortunately, but I will have time to go back and watch that. And he's setting the stage very well in that live stream, and it was so fun just seeing him really lay it all out on the line. And this is just an initial reaction, so it's very bare bone, but I will get into it in a little bit more depth as the days progress and the tracks just seep into my brain and the earworms are going to be there. Some songs that definitely stand out to me. Closing it with No Blame is just perfect. But in terms of ones that really stick out to me that I can remember, Sex Appeal, very intriguing with the feature of Too Short. I really did like that one. Highway Part 2, as I mentioned, or Highway 95 Part 2. I'm trying to think of what else. Good Flirts with Kendrick. I love the element of when rappers use days Like the Friday, the Saturday, Birds and Bees is an all-timer. I know Vince Staples has a Birds and the Bees song that I really did enjoy on Summertime 06. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm recording this on my phone, so I don't have the set list. But from memory, I would say I just think it was all really good. Yeah, just very solid in general. If I had to give it a score out of 10 initially, I think just due to me wanting more, I can't give it a 10. I think if I were to give an album, a perfect 10 would be, it would be, for me, Good Kid, Mad City has to be a 10 out of 10. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy has to be a 10 out of 10. So I can't give it that just yet. We'll see what happens with the deluxe version. But in terms of just quality over quantity of tracks, I mean, you're looking at like a 9.7. Baby Keem is on a different level. I think he's going to transcend hip-hop, and being vulnerable, I think, is one of his strengths. I had a feeling it was going to be a vulnerable album with Casino tying into the Vegas theme, and him just laying it all out. I knew that he kind of dealt with some struggles, and re-listening to the Melodic Blue before this album rollout, and when we got the news that he was coming out with an album, re-listening to Melodic Blue, he does lay out a lot. It's just now it's at the forefront, and he's had time to really dig in and dig deep. And I wouldn't say this is kind of a Mr. Morale type of album, but it's vulnerability mixed with the melodies, mixed with verses, mixed with features that are complementary to him, and not just, oh, we're gonna have so and so on. He is he's up there. He's going to be one of the best, if not already there, and I just can't wait to see where he goes. It's so cool seeing someone around the same age as me striving for greatness, and I can't wait to see what he does next. I unfortunately won't be able to make it to his concert. Can't wait to see how that turns out. The production value is going to be there. And just a big shout out to Baby Keem for making my February better. I'm getting married in 2 weeks, and definitely some of these songs will be played at the reception. Definitely going to get lit to them. So, yeah, go check it out if you haven't. I highly recommend it. I wouldn't necessarily say family friendly for all the families out there, but I would say if you want to dance, throw it on. If you want to have a good time, if you want to relax and, pour yourself a nice glass of something sweet and just listen to it. 36 minutes is not bad at all. You can listen to it in the car. You can listen to it in the room, a dark room with AirPods in, or throw a little speaker on. You can listen to it in the shower. You can listen to it going for a walk. I'm a huge fan of Casino. Absolutely love what Baby Keem's doing. And 9.7, we're locking it in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. We are almost at 900 subscribers. I'm hoping to reach 1K by the wedding. I don't know if that's going to happen, but also on the honeymoon, I'm going to be unplugged. So if I come back and we hit 1K, that'll be really special. Thanks for watching. We're going to have more content coming soon. Don't worry. I need my my musical guest to come on and give us their review. So that will be coming shortly. We might have a special guest that's never been on the show before. My buddy is... it's in the workings. I could have a potential guest on, a huge Kendrick fan, so there could be a bit of a Kendrick discussion, maybe a Kendrick re-ranking. We'll have to see. I did drop that ranking video quite a bit, but we'll have to see what happens. This is the Rombough Show, Friday, the 20th of February, and Casino's on my mind. I can't get it out of my head. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.